Hello Knights and Squires, Lord Commander Plater here, and welcome to my review of the VR medieval arcade hack and slash Mace and Grace. Mace and Grace is an early access VR title from Platformer VR. It's come to Steam on the 15th of May that combines gameplay elements from the VR game Beat Saber and the VR game Gore in its own unique cartoon style where you take the role of a giant protecting a princess from waves of mini knights flying through the air with no trousers, using your fists, weapons, fire breath and sometimes flatulence. Sounds great, right? Well, after spending some time in the game, I have a few thoughts and opinions about it. So, jumping straight into gameplay. There are 3 different game modes: Rage, Survival and Gore. Rage mode has you armed with 2 clubs, and the goal is to strike as many knights out of the air as possible whilst dodging bombs. These are going to reset your rage level. You're aiming for combos here, so try to hit 2 knights at the same time to make things faster, more intense, and to get higher scores. Each round lasts 60 seconds. The gameplay here is pretty simple, and at higher combo levels I can really see this becoming a bit of a workout, and with the leaderboard involved, there's always going to be a drive to improve and compete with other people. One thing I would like to see though is an increased round time. The second game mode, Survival, is really just that. You start with your fists and you have to punch the knights out of the air to get a higher score. The more knights, the higher the score. You need to watch out for bombs again, and to make things more interesting, as you play you'll have weapons thrown at you for you to catch and use against the knights. The weapons also come with some bonuses. The weapons range from maces, axes, spears, crossbows and fire breath, which also slows time. But do watch out, if a knight makes it past you or you get hit by a bomb, you lose a life. So fast reactions really are a must. In this gameplay mode you do need to watch out for knights coming across the ground as well, but this is kind of where the flatulence comes into play, and I really would like to see some more weapons added in the future and maybe some other options happening too. The final gameplay mode is called Gore, and this is a little bit different to the others. You have 90 seconds and all you need to worry about is causing as much destruction as you can to these poor little pantless knights. You need to rip off their arms, their legs and heads in order to score points. You catch them out of the air as they fly over the castle wall. Some of these knights also have targets above their heads, where you can gain a nice little bonus by throwing a body part at them from a previous attacker. Delightful. This game mode really does get you moving quick whilst tearing limbs off, and always seems to keep you looking at the horizon for new targets. The throw mechanic was surprisingly accurate and simple to get the hang of. Having played other VR games with throwing, I typically struggle with grenades at my feet. You might have noticed a lot of blood kicking around. You're not wrong, and in a game where you pull the arms and legs off people, this is always going to be a thing. The good news is, there is an option that you can turn this off and it turns it into confetti instead. Overall, I have enjoyed playing Mace and Grace and will certainly be giving this a good recommendation as a VR party game. It's more accessible than Beat Saber in gameplay terms, and the element of competition is always welcome. But before we finish off the review, I bet you thought I wasn't going to mention it: the princess. She's basically a teenage boy's Princess Peach fantasy, and honestly, I think it spoils the menus of the game a little bit. And I can't believe I'm about to say this, it actually lowers the tone as well. Plus, if you hit with a club, I mean come on, you all wanted to know what happens, she makes a rather not safe for work sound. To sum up, Mace and Grace is a great laugh, and if you had some friends round to play together, you'd all be having a great time. The title get a thumbs up for me and a recommendation. Mace and Grace is going to be released on the 15th of May on Steam and has cost $9.99 US. Okay Knights, thank you for watching. Please make sure that you leave a like and leave me a comment to let me know your thoughts. And once again, thank you for watching. Commander Plater, out.